One eternity later.
Alright, y'all, so that was like a 30-minute video, but I had to end it because I really had to take a crap. Like, if I didn't go and stop that video, I was going to actually doo-doo on myself, so I had to go. Yeah, so basically, hold on, I'm trying to do a whole lot right now at the same time. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the rest of the classes I made.
Yeah.
They're all perfect, but
You're either perfect or you're not me.
at the end of the last video, I was basically going over these scopes, like, because they have no cons. Preferred one I like actually is this one, not that one. Sorry, excuse me, wrong one. It'd have to be this one actually. You guys already see me perform with it. If you haven't, I would go watch part 1 of Call of Duty at Loadout customization video. I don't know what I'm gonna name it yet, but it'll probably be something like that because you know what I mean. You gotta name it specifically so people can find it. But yeah, honestly, I feel like the most intriguing one is this blue one. I do like the color blue. It does look sharp on this. I'm not saying it's going to help with the increase of the distance, but it kind of complements this gun very well. Honestly, in some ways, kind of complements it more than the other sight. We're just going to, even though it's like green and blue, some people are like, oh, that doesn't match. It doesn't need a match to perform well, but I will say, though, this honestly kind of lasers. I'm not even going to cap.
It's cold, just cold, into the mountain. Nice.
I have light gray, medium gray, dark gray.
You do?
Motherfucker. My bad. I'm colorblind.
You what?
But I will say, if you want it to be aesthetically pleasing, I don't know, is that green or is that blue? I want to say that's a blue color. I don't. Why is it glitching like that? I don't know if it's blue or green. Pretty sure that's green. I'm almost positive that that's green. That color is definitely blue. Yeah, okay, I see it now. Alright, yeah, that's definitely green.
Motherfucker. My bad. I'm colorblind.
You what?
Okay. Yeah, so... But there's another green one. Yeah, there's these two green ones as well. We're gonna try this green one out first, see how it goes. I only chose green because, you know, the green laser, blah, blah, blah. But, yeah. Not ideal for long range, not gonna lie, but it gets the job done.
Sure about that? You sure about that? That's why? You sure it wasn't because after the thing that happened to me, no one could look at me without dying laughing?
A little sloppy for long range. If you want it for mid range, close range to mid range, yeah, you're gonna get every. It does require a lot of thumb control if you're gonna use this. Your best bet, honestly, is probably gonna be this one or this one. I don't like the bulky reflexes. I don't know why. I just never cared for how they look. This one just looks better to me. Although some would argue this looks better on the gun itself aesthetically. But I'm going to go with this one. Only because I've used it before and I know what it's going to do. It actually kind of lights up the area too a little bit. The inside, which I think is nice. Yeah, see, that's ass though. See, for the long distance, it's pretty fucking trash.
Yep, my initial calculations were correct. We got us a grade A dumpster fire here.
But like, close range, mid range, it's not bad. This recoil control is actually kind of crazy, not gonna lie. For long distance it is. If it's like this right here, you can control that, right? But when it gets long distance like that, it's like you really got to hold it down. So it's, if you're gonna use this thinking it's good for long distance, you're lying to yourself. Don't.
Oh my god! Wow!
Do that. Now, if you want to make this a long distance weapon, well, your best bet, really for real, to be completely honest, is taking this off, taking off the 100. No, actually, just take this off, and I would say probably add a stock or an underbarrel, and you will probably have significantly more range, or you'll just have like more stability. Personally, I like, the reason I want to keep a scope on this is because it just helps, even though I don't really like scopes, not gonna lie. I don't use scopes all the time on my weapons. 99% of the time you will see me using an iron sight. This
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
gun in itself doesn't actually need a sight. I was just going over those just in case someone prefers a sight, and so they could get an idea what's best for it. That one's probably not the best if you're doing long distance. You probably go with one of the scope ones, add like an underbarrel. You could probably take off the laser sight, or if you don't like suppressor, you could take that off, add the underbarrel. You could probably add like, you know, one of these. Hold on, if I could find it. You can add like a sniper scope, and then you can add a bipod. If I can find it. I don't even know if they have a bipod on here for this. I wouldn't be surprised if it didn't. Although I do feel like they should, because almost all guns have it. I don't know why this doesn't. I don't really want to go through every single last one of these, but then again, I mean, that's what I'm making this video for, so people know. Oh, that doubles as a combat knife, replacing your melee attack with a lethal slap. Oh, that's what that is? That's actually pretty neat. I didn't even know. Okay, that's pretty nice. I didn't know that was a thing. Yeah, I don't think this has a bipod. Or a bipod, my bad. Oof. Well, the way I would make this for me, okay, because this, I was just going through the like hypotheticals. This is how I would make it for myself if I wanted to use this gun. The way it is set up now, I would take that off. First things first, I would add an underbarrel, preferably one that does not have a con on it. So probably this one. Oh shit. Well, I fucked that up, didn't I? I'd say, yeah, probably the aiming idle sway is probably the best bet to go, but we're just going to double check just to kind of double down, make sure there's no other ones. Like this one, that's actually probably better. This one's probably way better. And then that's about it. Then I would use this. This would be what I would use. I mean, the recoil is kind of crazy, I ain't gonna lie, but I mean, it's still lasers. It's still really good, but as far as long distance goes, just don't hold it in. Like, just don't sit there and... Obviously, if you know the gun is a close range to mid range weapon, don't fucking go guns blowing like thinking you're gonna hit all your shots, because you're not. You just gotta, you know, kind of skip shoot a little bit. Every time you stop shooting, it kind of recenters. You know, you're like, do one of those numbers. Everything else, you can blow it out the water if you want to. But as far as this, like even from way back here, see, but like it's not as good, but it's still, you know, you can still get some decent like long shots. Just gotta make sure you hit, like, just kind of like burst fire it a little bit. But even from back here, you know, shooting this one like that, you could still get this one, because that turns into mid-range now since I'm back here. That's not far range, that's like kind of like, I don't know what you would call this one, but it's, you can still hit that, you know. You're gonna miss a little bit, but you're gonna have to add some moving into it too, you know, like it's down here. Okay, that up. You guys saw that, but you know, you don't want to, depending on how you play, anybody that messes up their shot, like if you actually shoot over here, you automatically know to duck, go over, stand up, shoot, or to duck, aim over, and shoot. It's not that hard, really. People make it overcomplicated, but say if you're getting a fight, you go here, you shoot on accident, you duck, go this way, recenter yourself, you know. All kinds of different ways of going about that. But anyway, so, okay, that's that weapon, right? We fixed that. Cool. As far as everything else, I want to say everything else is pretty much, I want to say it's perfected. This gun right here kind of pisses me off a little bit. This is kind of like my, if I just want to hurry up and run around and tag a few kills, you know, whatever. This is more like the kind of gun I'm going to use if I know I'm going to pick up other people's weapons to just kind of like to level up random guns. And to get like random attachment unlocks. But as far as this goes, I can still like, it's not the best, but it's better than nothing. It's not nearly the best, you know. It's like just, and I already know how I can make this thing like, it's already not bad, and this is just me just throwing shit together. But if I was to sit here and take my time creating this from scratch, literally the first thing I would do looking at this gun is notice that the stock is, you really don't need anything for this stock. But even I know that it sways a little bit, so you're going to probably want to do like flinch resistance, then you're going to want to go here. You're probably going to need weapon sway, and then the boots, this don't matter, honestly. That's up to your, it's got nothing to do with this gun right now. Now, unless it comes with a 40 mag, so we're gonna keep that. You know, the more ammo you have, the more stability you're gonna need. So don't be dumb. Get yourself one of these bad boys without the cons on it. Preferably this one. Then you're gonna. Well, I like putting a laser on almost all my weapons. I don't know, not laser. Sorry, silencer. That's just how I play it. I don't know. It just makes it better for some reason, I guess. I don't know. This right here looks phenomenal on it, but it does have like bullet velocity issues and aim down sight speed issues. And honestly, you really don't want to like decrease the weapon, like the velocity of this gun, because this gun's already not that great. So, your best bet is probably could do like, let's see. Actually, all of these are kind of like not that great, because if you have a con like at all for this gun, it's probably gonna fall apart, really, in my greatest opinion. Yeah, no. So the best bet is going to probably be this one. As far as the barrel, that's like up to your own discretion. I mean, do what you want with that, but I wouldn't even fuck with it, honestly. Now, you're gonna want to add a laser, something that's gonna add value to the weapon, not decrease the value of the weapon. So probably this one. And then when bam wham, you're done. Go have fun. Like we're getting it all day. We're getting it all day. Like we're getting it all day. Now, as far as that goes, I would say that this right here and reduce sway and flinch while ADS is okay to use. I think the best bet would probably be your reload speed, if I'm being like completely honest. You'll see why here. And then you're gonna see it's over with. This blue laser is actually making this gun real sexy right now. But listen, hear me out, folks. Look at this shit. I fucked it up. It was going. Okay, too easy. You know what I'm saying? Too easy. Now, you could change this if you want. You don't have to have it like this, obviously, but it's just how I did mine. And that's what I'm gonna do. Like, I'm just gonna go through all my weapons. I'm gonna show you guys how I adjusted them. If you did see the previous attachments that I had for that gun, you want to try that out before doing the new ones that I did, go for it. You know, I'm not sitting here saying, oh, you guys can't use this stuff. This is specifically from, like, I'm not like that. Like, there's some people that are. I don't really care. Excuse me, I have hiccups really bad. One of my favorite weapons back then was the dragonfly. I've been avoiding talking about this weapon for a really long time, only because I really don't want it to get like nerfed, because this gun is slept on, but it's a really, really good gun. Like, kind of got to tweak it a little bit. I haven't personally perfected it. It's the M4. There's so many different ways of perfecting this weapon, but as far as the dragonfly goes, I will show you guys what that looks like, because I have a lot of different variations of this gun that I could absolutely turn into beast weapons. You know, like, I mean, disgusting weapons right here. But I would say this is the dragonfly, so we're gonna see what it does naturally, right? It's pretty decent natural, you know. It's a bit of a, you know, it's a bit of a trigger finger happy weapon. But to cool this bad boy off a little bit, add some kind of control to it, what I like to do, right, okay, because this obviously isn't going to work out, you know, we're going to go ahead and do no barrel, okay, then we're going to add, what's that one laser, fire controls, this one, add that, right, we're going to take that off, we don't need that shit, and we're going to add aiming, no. Okay, no stock, we don't need that, we're going to need, let me see if I can find it. Okay, that's not what we're looking for. I guess the best bet is probably to use the only one that has no cons, which is this one. And then we're going to get rid of this. We're going to add the Ranger grip if we could find it. I mean, it might have been the Agent grip, but I don't think so. Thought there was a Ranger grip, but that might be a different, that might be the other Call of Duty, so. I'm going to see if I can find it, though. We'll look. We're going to keep looking for it, just in case. I thought there was a Ranger grip. That might be on the other, yeah, I think that's the older Modern Warfare. Crap. Well, your best bet is to just probably go with one that doesn't have a con, so, like, obviously I don't like using those. I personally don't like using those other ones, so I'll probably use this one. Slap okay, hold on. Not the laser. Where's the freaking thing? You know, honestly, this probably has, like, nothing on it that the Dragonfly has. Let's be completely honest. The only thing on this weapon that remained was the design, which is kind of, like, why I'm doing this, because it just looks good this way. It does kind of suck they got to get rid of some of the blue design on it, because that does look pretty cool, but, you know, unfortunately, sometimes they give us really bad weapons. We kind of just gotta, like, make do with what we got, so, probably gonna add, this way, if I can find it. Wait. Where is the sway one? Wait, am I going crazy? Hold on, where is it? We're just gonna use that for now. Okay, we're gonna go back here. We got one more to add. Probably gonna do, I don't know if I should do a rear grip or not, because it does have a lot of cons. This stock also kind of has a lot of cons. We don't want to add any cons to this weapon, so I could just do ammunition. Target flinch might actually be a really good one to use. So we're gonna do that. And I'm gonna test it out. Oh, it actually does have the blue on it. That's badass. Okay. This is what I kind of used to use all the time. Pretty much like, I want to say on Modern Warfare 2, I probably don't think I had this many like different attachments I could put on this on Modern Warfare 2, but as far as some newer stuff coming out, Modern Warfare 3, it does help a little bit. But yeah, this is pretty much how I would use this weapon. Aesthetically, it looks amazing. It's appealing, and it's just really good. You can get some pretty cool quick action kills with this, except for when you do stuff like that. But other than that, I mean, you could really move around with this thing. Kind of, like you got to move around a bit better than that. You can't just be sitting in one spot, but you can still. I'm not really doing this gun very much justice right now, am I? It's like an aim thing. You just got to make sure your sensor masked. If you are moving around, you're like kind of trying to be quick. I mean, your best bet would probably to like take that one perk off. Not the sway and flinch, but I would say add that reload while sprinting, and then probably do increase strafe and ADS movement. And then probably that, and that'll definitely help significantly with the movement issues. So if you go like this, you're still you won't be sensor masked every time because it doesn't aim. It's a little slow. But if you are like getting at an angle, if you're like finding yourself kind of at a weird angle, say if you go like this and you're aiming and it's taking too damn slow to get there, it's because you gotta aim, stop, and then like, it's hard to explain, but it's like you just gotta make sure you're stopping, aiming, and regaining center mass, basically. Like, see right there, you would want to stop aiming at that point or stop shooting. If you're missing your shots like that, you're gonna want to stop shooting. You're gonna re-aim, re-engage. Like, see, re-engage. Like, don't just keep shooting. You can stop and shoot. Be like this, and then have to reload. Just go like this, stop aiming, recenter, shoot again. See? Missing, stopping, re-aiming. It's just, if you're going to a gunfight and you're like, then you're gonna like run out of bullets. You just gotta, you're panicking, you stop aiming altogether. Crouch, you do something, right? Just re-engage so you're not wasting time. But yeah, pretty much that's good to go. Then the composition carbine. See, this is my baby right here. I ain't gonna cap. This is my baby. All right, this is my pride and joy right here. This thing dangerous. I ain't gonna cap. I already kind of somewhat perfected this gun, but I mean, it's like that, bro. I ain't gonna cap. That gun's like that. Probably does help that I added some stuff to it. I will say this, in personal opinion, this is probably the best setup for it. The smoke strike suppressor, FSS Shark Fed 90, the 5.5 high velocity, 60 round mag, Necronis Gen 4 grip, probably the best bet. You could add a laser to this. The way I had it, I think I had a laser, one of these, I think this black one right here. And then I think the optic I had for it was, if I can find it. I think it was it was this one at first, then I changed it to this, and then I used, where is it? This one. This one's pretty good with it too. I haven't tried this one yet, but I imagine it's probably pretty good. I used this one for a little while. It's not that great with it, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, you probably could make it good, but I don't know. This is pretty cool when it's on there, but I kind of like the way I have it set up. Not gonna lie. If anything, if I was to take anything off of this, honestly, like since I am like kind of trying to increase the gun and not decrease it, I'd probably take the rear tape off because why do I have that on there? And then all of these are butt, so we're not going to change those. I would probably add this laser, and that's about it. That's all I would change, and then go back here and probably significantly better. Yeah, see, already kind of significantly better. I mean, it does like kind of run out of ammo a little quick, but still pretty good though, you know. Not bad. I love this thing. You can really mow some stuff down with this, but you know, you can go ahead and tweak it to however you see fit, but this is pretty good, not gonna lie. And then I have the Rival 9. I haven't done much with this gun yet. I did just not too long ago adjust it to my likings, to what I feel is good for this weapon. I guess I could showcase this real fast. I'm probably gonna take a break from this because I gotta upload these 2 videos and then chop them into pieces. Just to kind of like, so I can like appropriately time lapse everything, so it's not all just one large video. I can kind of upload them in like different like not categories, but like different segments. You know, part 1, part 2, blah 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 blah. This one's pretty good. It's not the best for long distance. Honestly, it's not why I made this gun. I made this gun more like for like what's it called? What's that word called when you breaching a room? Like if there's a team somewhere and we need to really do a really quick like wipe out of a room or something, I'll pull this out. You know, like if I'm playing team deathmatch and I'm dealing with some campers or something, I'm gonna pull this bad boy out and get the spraying. But 40 round mag. Oh, I didn't know they had a 50. Oh shoot. Actually, this might be better. Hold on. This grip tape. Why do I have the grip tape on it? Actually, hold on. I might have to adjust this. I'm not gonna cap. Only because I think I just created this. Just created this like 2 days ago, I think. And I didn't realize I had certain things that were on here. As far as the cons go, I'm trying to like mitigate from like having too many cons. So this should be significantly better, not gonna lie. It is way better. It's a hell of a lot better than it was before. I mean, it says the accuracy is 28, but we all know that's fucking high. I mean, obviously the long distance ain't gonna cut it, but you can kind of still get the long distance, but this is pretty obviously just for mid-range. I mean, close range to mid-range. Or if you like, I guess if you really want to get a long-range fire, long-range kill, you can, but this is for like sticky situations, you know. That's kind of what I'd probably name this class. I'd probably name this sticky situation, because it's like your movement speed and all that is gonna make up for like, you're gonna like want to add some, you know, swift movement stuff on here. Like for example, you're gonna probably want to do, where is it at? This, you're probably gonna want to do a stem. No, that's not a fucking stem. Stem. You're gonna do a stem, and then you're probably gonna want like probably like a throwaway knife or something. I'd probably say do like a I'd do that later. I ain't too worried about that right now. But this, you'd probably do like, where's that resupply ammo? I'd probably do resupply ammo, and then I'd probably do strafe and ADS movement. But also this one too, because this one is slide velocity. If you get into fights and stuff, and you need to increase your stance transition speed from crouching movements, that's probably the best bet. You know, so you can actually move around a lot more. You know what I mean? Like transition time. That's important. You want to get up in there. You know, you really want to. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is good. This is really good right here. You can stem up and get back into the fight. Not bad. Pretty good. But yeah, this is running on about 30 minutes now, so I think I'm going to turn this off or stop this recording and then make another one. I just want to get through all of these loadouts. I've only done, man, I only did 5 so far, and I still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 left to go. So I'm gonna end this recording here. I have a lot of editing I have to do now, but that's fine. I'm good at that, so it's not gonna be too hard. It's just it's gonna be a little tedious because I do have to go in kind of like segment things. I suppose I probably could have just uploaded these and probably could have uploaded these in like segments, which I think what I'm gonna do to kind of like just prevent me from having to sit here and do all this all over. I'm just gonna upload these videos to the full extent and then go back and like break them down in separate videos in case no one wants to watch the full length of the video. They just want to watch little short videos. So that way, if anybody does want to watch the full thing, then they can go back to the original video and watch the full thing in case they get bored, they don't want to watch the whole video. So that at least that way when I do it, they'll have something to watch. But the short ones, the ones that are broken up into segments, they will already have the new customizations that I made. So if you didn't watch the full original video and you didn't see the original customizations, then oh well. You know, it's like, you know, you put time into something, you get something out of it, you know, so. But anyways, I'm going to end this now so I can upload these and then go from there.